And there he goes, and he got a huge jump. Throw to second base, not in time. Throw to third. Safe.
Second of the game.
Throw down to second base, and he is safe at second. Another stolen base for Ruiz. Number 43 on the year.
And not in time. It's number 50. That's quite a number for Esteury Ruiz.
Tell you what, Mike, he's snatching some bags, man.
It looks good. I want to know how that feels. One time in my life to be really fast.
You stole some bases.
Yeah, like 25 in 13 years. That's like 1.7 a year, and that's when the pitcher was like a 1-9 to home, not looking, and I'm going in head first.
Oh, man. I tell you what, the new rules have definitely had an impact.
Yes.
But I think the biggest thing with a kid like him, it's allowed the front office to say, let's be aggressive. Because he can steal bags. I think the key, though, as we get a chance, let's go look at some video of him first, and then I'll explain to you, I think, the key for his stolen base success. All right? Look how big the lead is. He dares you every time. And I know that was a left-handed pitcher, and I looked at this a number of times. That's a 13-foot lead. Are you kidding me? That is out there. Not many people get those kind of leads. But when you have a left-handed pitcher, I've been waiting for somebody to say, I'll challenge you. With the right-hander, that's still a big lead, 12 feet. That's a big lead. And now the difference was you always wanted to be picked off going back instead of going to second. And what he does is once you get to that play you've thrown over a couple times, I'll get a bigger lead. I'll dare you. And I haven't understood why other guys have not taken advantage of that. But look at some of the names on here. You play against any of those guys, Mike?
Rock Raines was my teammate. You kidding me? Of course. Played against Kenny Lofton. Not Chucky Carr. Tony Womack, of course.
Yeah.
Some good speed right there.
So we come on camera. Here's the key. I felt like when I finally started to steal bags in the big leagues, it used to be this. Here's my cadence. 1, 2.5 step. That was my lead. All right? That ain't 13 feet.
No. That's probably like 8.
That's like 8. So then Bobby Tolan said, oh, you got to get out here. I'm like, what? I'm like, there's no way I'm getting back.
You feel like you're on an island by yourself or something?
You're scared to death.
Yeah.
But he's like, they can't pick you up as well as you think they can. And now I'm really, truly a step and a dive back.
Right.
So I want to be able to take a step and be able to dive. And now I want to get to here.
We always want to be on the back corner.
I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
I want to be here. These are all basic things you talked about. But I'm a step and a dive, the full distance. Now, if I come back and I get my body up here off the ground, look at where I'm at. That's a step. And then there it is. I'm a dive. So I love the fact that he was that big. Were you ever afraid to get big leads?
Well, I really never had the green light. So Ozzie Guillen, I will say this. Ozzie Guillen was our third base coach when I was with the Marlins. And I took this as a compliment. But now looking back, I don't know if it was a compliment. He said, you're the best base runner that I've ever had that I can't do anything with. So I don't know what that means. But with that being said, though, H, for someone like me, it's still an advantage because it's hard for me to score from first on a double because I was not a burner. So if I could get a guy that's fallen asleep and really fallen into that low where he's not even paying attention, if I could get 90 more feet,
yeah,
I think I'm helping myself, I'm helping the team. So you look at a guy like Ruiz, and I'm saying, wow, what a threat. He's not a big home run guy, right. So the slugging numbers aren't there. But if he's getting an extra base 56 times, like there's a different analytics that you got to take into, that you got to factor in when you're evaluating him. Not only that, there's a big snowball effect, I think, H. Infielders got to play a little tighter.
Yep.
Pitchers got to be uncomfortably quick. You know, it has a big effect on the guys around you and where guys are playing.
It totally changes. And you've been to the play with a guy that can run. You know, so now you have a better idea of what you might get as well. Look, real quick, Ricky Henderson story. We all talk about Ricky Henderson, right? So he becomes a base run instructor with the Oakland A's. So I'm talking to Josh Donaldson about this, right? When Josh was with the A's, I said, tell me about Ricky as an instructor. He goes, Ricky was the best. He said, but Ricky gets out, and he does this, and he gets a lead, and he's way out there. And Josh is like, time out. You can't get back. And so Ricky's out here like 15 feet, boom, 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 boom. And he goes like this, and he's back. And Josh goes, yeah, but we can't do that. And he goes, then I guess you ain't Ricky Henderson, are you?
I love the third person, Ricky Henderson. That's the best in the world.